got the Pumpkin Spice Latte that I picked up at my local Starbucks. You know, the barista was, one of the cashier was very friendly. I asked him what was in it. He even pulled out the mix and read the instructions. So it did say that there is a pumpkin puree as part of the components. Because it's pretty warm today, I think it's like 90 or something, I did want to get the iced version just because it's hot. So let's taste it. So there's definitely a bitterness from the espresso that's coming through, that deeper roast that Starbucks likes. That kind of burnt bitterness is coming through. It's not very viscous at all. It's very liquidy, easy to drink, sweet. There's kind of a general taste of pumpkin, but not really any strong pumpkin. There's not really strong spice. I mean, there's some hints of like nutmeg and cinnamon, but nothing that's really, really distinct or outstanding. It's just generally sweet, which I guess makes sense for a very mainstream type of product where you're just trying to please a wide variety of people. So your pumpkin will be very mild. The spices would be very mild, but what is predominant is that sweetness plus the bitterness of the coffee that comes through. So they did put some whipped cream. They're using fresh cream, which is real nice because you can see the texture here. It's breaking down already. And then it looks like they're putting some kind of drizzle of cinnamon on top. So a nice drink. Maybe not the greatest, but it is pretty much the standard now for what people expect this time of year for pumpkin spice latte. So sweet, pumpkin's very light, the general spice is very light, bitterness of the coffee comes through. All right, so let's go and see how we make it ourselves. Okay, now we're back at the shop, and basically I've been thinking about this pumpkin spice latte. At places like Starbucks, they use a syrup, and I'm not really down with that per se. I'd like to have something a little bit more flavor, because while it was very sweet, it wasn't very pumpkin. It wasn't very spicy. It wasn't very much of anything other than this intense amount of sugar. So how do we make a really better flavor? So what I was thinking about is to get pumpkin puree. I've tried this in the past and I didn't really like it. I was thinking about that, and then it just dawned on me that there's gotta be a better way. Something a little bit more interesting, a little bit more exciting, and I decided to go with this, actual pie. So we've got real pumpkin pie. I went to the local Amish market and found the Amish bakers and bought this. We're gonna take this and make this into our pumpkin spice latte. I started on thinking about how are we going to make this drink. I don't really like the heavy cloyiness, the heavy sweetness that comes from the Starbucks version, because it's really just sweetness and a little bit of milk and a little bit of that bitterness from the coffee, but there's no real identity of pumpkin, no real identity of spice. It's just kind of this generic, indescript kind of flavor. I thought about using something like pumpkin puree and adding some nutmeg and cinnamon, but then it dawned on me, why don't I just go out and get some pumpkin pie? So I went to the local Dutch market, picked up a small pie, and then I got some ice cream from the Charmery. So what we're going to do to make this drink is to simply take our pie, I'm going to cut into quarters, and I'm going to use half of the pie. I'm going to put that in the blender. Then I'm going to scoop out a little bit of ice cream, put that in the blender. You know, probably 1 or 2 scoops is just enough. We're just trying to get a little bit of creaminess, a little bit of the vanilla flavor. Then we're going to add a little bit of ice, and this ice is going to fill it out and just give us a little more chill. It's going to blend well. Then we're going to add some whole milk. Again, get that more richness. You could substitute something like, skim milk. You could substitute skim milk if you really want, or maybe even go with a non-dairy milk. But if you do the non-dairy milk thing, you probably want to go with a non-dairy ice cream. And then we're going to add our final thing, which is a double shot of espresso. This is a coffee drink, so we want the double shot of espresso to give us that coffee flavor, a little bit of bitterness, maybe some chocolatey notes, some really interesting depth to the drink. We don't really use blenders here at Spro because we don't really do like frozen drinks, but I had this down in the kitchen because we do use it in the kitchen. Since most of the ingredients are pretty soft, with the exception of the ice, we don't really need to blend it very much. We just need to pulverize the ice, but the ice cream and the pumpkin pie are very soft, so it just takes a few moments, and then it's pretty much ready to go. grab a 16-ounce cup and pour it out, and that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. This is a proper pumpkin spice frozen latte. So there we've got real flavor of pumpkin. There's a nice punchiness from the coffee. That double shot of espresso is really coming through, really lovely. The pumpkin is there. There's even a little bit of that kind of flavor from the crust, the spice, the cinnamon, the nutmeg. And it doesn't have a cloying sweetness. There's, of course, smooth creaminess from the milk and the vanilla together. Slightly icy from the ice that we added to it. So the little tiny bits and pieces. Now overall, it's not a very sweet drink like the one from Starbucks. Is super sweet, very cloying. This is just a nice sweetness. But more importantly, we're not using any powders. We're not using any syrup. We're using all real ingredients. Pumpkin pie itself, the ice cream, the milk, the ice, and the espresso, all combined, all natural. You could see it all. That's really kind of what I'm interested in as a barista to make coffee drinks, is that we want to use stuff that's real, stuff that's going to give you real flavor, real identity, something really to get excited about. So if you want to make this for yourself at home, it's pretty simple. Just get the pie, the ice cream, add some milk, espresso, a little bit of ice, blend it all together, and you've got this great drink that's super delicious, tastes like pumpkin, has the pumpkin spice, has a good balance of coffee, and it's just really enjoyable. So if you do try this at home, drop me a note in the comments or post it to Instagram and let me know, and tag me in onocoffee so I can see it. And yeah, have a great one. Man, I could power this entire drink.